Alright, let's see if we can get this thing going. Boom, boom. What up, what up, what up? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's see what we got here. Unable to... Live. It's a new. Trying something here. Why does it say live chat is currently unavailable? That's crazy. Oh, there we go. Now we working. What's up? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Yo, we are setting up for a live, dude. I haven't went live in a very, very long time, dog. What's up? What is up? What up, what up, what up? Yo, yo, yo. Oh, we got some people in here already. I just turned my stuff on. Yo, hey, if you can hear me okay, can you type in the chat? Y'all got some ones or some twos? What is going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'm trying to see how my new setup is working. What up, what up, what up? What is up, y'all? How is everybody doing this evening? Yo, I got a new setup, man, so I might be going live more. This is crazy. I'm trying to move my mouse around. There we go. Okay. All right, there we go. Let's see here. What's up, guys? Oh, shoot. Let me see. I might have to move this back up. Yeah, that didn't work out. There we go. Yeah, you gotta excuse me for a second, because I'm trying to... This is cool. What's up? What's up? Yo, yo, yo. Yo, I wanted to come live, man, because I wanted to get everybody's opinion about the A75, man. I know there was a lot of people who, we had a nice little discussion, man. Nice little comments made. Everybody's been watching everybody's video. It's pretty cool, man. So I definitely wanted to talk to people. You know, there's nothing better there's nothing better than doing it live. So, you know what I'm saying? So people can see me, I can see people. And yeah, we can talk about it. So what up? What up? Let me see. Yeah, we got some chats right here. We got some chat in here already. Let me see here. Let me see if I can move this chat box. I want to get a better. Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to make the chat bigger, but it's all good. But it is right in front of me. What's up, King? King said, I believe Sony is great when it comes to photography, but video, they are lagging, man. Sony is falling way behind the power curve, man. You know, the last real video camera we got was back in 2020, you know, which was the A7S3, and it's almost about to be 6 years old, man. So they really need to get their butt in gear, man, because they are being left by the competition right now. And it's not even close, especially when it comes to video, man. They are just... I wish I had answers for you, man. I mean, a lot of people think like I'm right there on the inside of this whole thing, but man, let me tell you, a lot of us creators, man, we're in the dark. Like, we don't know what Sony is doing. I really don't. I wish I could give you an answer, but it's just bad, man. Somebody said, "What's up, Brandon? Are you getting it?" No, man. I don't think I'm getting the A75, man, because I really don't have a use for it. I don't have a use for it. If anything, man, it's probably going to sit right here in my studio. I mean, it is going to give me a better... I ain't going to get better image quality out of it than my 5-year-old A7S3. But if I had to upgrade the camera like in my studio, man, I'll probably just get the A7. I'll probably just get it for my studio, but I mean, it's that real content creators camera. But I think like where we are in technology right now, man, like do a lot of people still get hybrid cameras to do photo and video? Like by this time, all of us have a photography camera and all of us have a video camera. So like I don't really know to a lot of people who just have one camera anymore, man, especially in 2025. So I don't know, dog. I don't know, dog. It's I like it. I think it's good for what it is, right? But it's not about the camera itself. It's the reason behind the camera. And the only reason why the A75 is even remotely good is because you did nothing but push down tech that we have in all of the rest of our cameras. Anybody can sit at a desk with 20 different Sony cameras and say, let me get that, let me get that, let me get that, let me get that, let me get that. All right, put these together, there's your camera. Anybody can do that. Give me 20 Sony cameras. Give me 20 Sony cameras and I promise you, I can do the same exact thing. But the problem is that same type of behavior, that same mindset has been used. This is not the first camera. They did this with the last like 6, 7 cameras. Like this is not something like new, and I think it's just crazy. It's like they have lost their will to innovate because they make, you know, when you make a lot of money, you stop wanting to do things, right? You stop wanting to, hey, if I'm gonna get paid, I mean, I ain't even got to put a lot of work into this. If I can just, Sony's sitting here smiling and laughing at people in the face. It was like, well, shoot, if we can just continue to pull and just come up with a new camera, hell, we ain't even got to put no work into it. Psh, for what? They stupid for buying the same crap. Y'all stupid for buying the same thing, so we ain't even got to put no work into it. FX2. FX2 was probably the worst camera Sony ever made. They took the FX3 body, 33 megapixel sensor from the A7 IV. I'll take this, I'll take that. Now you come out with a cinema camera that can take pictures. What did they do with the A1 Mark II? Give me the A7R5, the processor, give me the A1, and give me the speed boost from the A9 III. Now you got an A1 Mark II. There is no new features, no new nothing. What did they do with the A7CR? Give me the 61 megapixel sensor from the A7R5. Give me that small body. Now you got an A7CR. What they do with the A7C? What they do with the A7C2? Give me that body. Give me that. Give me that. Now you got an A7C2. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see exactly the process and the particulars behind what Sony is doing. So for anybody out there who is so blind, and I'm not calling y'all stupid, but for better lack of term, stupid, that they can't really see how Sony is making all this money just because you take a few cameras and you put them in a blender and be like, all right, we're gonna give it that and we're gonna give it that. Come out with a new camera. So we don't have to create. So we don't have to do any innovating. Sony ain't did no innovating or creative anything in the last 5 years. Nothing creative. We've used the same or different, we use the same bodies across 5 different cameras. We use the same sensor across 4 different cameras. We use the same tech, the same gear across 4 or 5 different cameras. So there is no need for Sony to be creative, to come up with anything new, to do any real work, because they have everything sitting on the shelf where they can just say boom, 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 boom. Okay, they want a new camera. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's do this. All right, there you go. You happy? There you go. And people are still dumb enough to believe it. So I think it's the craziest thing ever, man. And I just don't understand how a lot of these content creators or, you know, whoever, man, can't see the forest through the trees. It's absolutely crazy. So let me see. It's about protecting the cinema line. I don't know what you call. I don't know what they're protecting on the cinema line. The only cinema real cameras that we have is the freaking FX6 and the FX3. And I'm gonna tell y'all this, and y'all probably never gonna hear this. I hate the FX3. I really, really do. I don't like the FX3. I think the FX3 should be a content creator camera because it's the same exact camera as the A7S III. The funny thing on why they call, to the life of me to this day, and maybe you guys can explain it. I would like if somebody out there can explain it to me right now, I'll send you something. What why is the FX3 a cinema camera? Because of the body? Because of the tally lights? That's it. Did you know that the FX3 literally has no cinema features? And please don't approach me and say, well, it was used in the Creator. Who gives a damn? You could have used the A7S III in the Creator. All right? It really don't matter. What cinema features does the FX3 have to really call it a cinema camera? Here's the thing. You can't shoot RAW. You can't shoot internal RAW. It doesn't have false color. It doesn't have any cinema features. Did you know the only thing that the FX3 has is a 4K sensor, which is the same one in the A7S III. It has, and it can shoot, it has dual base ISO, which is the 640 and 12,800, and it shoots 4K. It's low light and it shoots 4K. There is no other cinema features, real cinema features with the FX3. So I have no idea why people actually even like the FX3 like that. But I don't really even consider it a cinema feature. I think it's just a basic video camera. The FX3 is just a basic video camera. It literally has no cinema features. None. It has shutter angle. We have shutter angle. That was a firmware update. It has no cinema features. I don't like the FX3. I really don't. I think it's dumb. I just think it's a basic video camera that shoots 4K. It is what it is. The A7S III really is a basic video camera that shoots 4K. It shoots 4K and it has low light. What else can you do with it? Nothing. Nothing. No other resolutions, no codecs, no internal RAW, no, like I said, no false color, no. It literally has nothing to it. Like, I would not spend my money. You want to see a cinema camera, go look at the freaking C50 that Canon just came out with, or the Nikon ZR, or things that actually have real actual cinema features. Hell, the Canon R5C is still a beast cinema camera. That camera is crazy nice. I would have got the R5C if it wasn't for the focus. I just don't like the focus on the R5C. That's it. But that 8K sensor, oh my God. Bruh. Y'all better stop listening to these creators, dog. Y'all better stop. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna get y'all in trouble. Let me see. What else we got up here? It's just crazy. They have these expensive cameras on the manifest that will cannibalize. They set themselves up. Yeah, I don't know biggest hurdle. I don't know what their path is, man. I don't know what Sony's ideal is. I really don't know, dog. I don't know. If you can figure it out, let me know. And I've been shooting with one manufacturer. I don't even have multiple cameras, man. I've been shooting with one manufacturer for a very, very long time. So I don't know what the problem is. I don't know why we have 6 or 7 cameras with basically the same features or lack thereof. But it's crazy. Can you speak about being a photographer who makes videos? Would you like OpenGate? Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. This is what a lot of people fail to realize about OpenGate. You're going to hear people that say, we don't need OpenGate, right? Nikon didn't have that problem. Canon didn't have that problem. Panasonic didn't have that problem. Nobody else had that problem. But we make it a big deal when we talk about Sony. Well, you really don't need OpenGate. Here's the thing. OpenGate is a great feature to have, regardless of who tells you what. it is a great feature to have because number one, it takes away from the amount of work that you have to do. It's very smooth, it's very fast, it's easy to zoom in, it's easy to crop, it's easy to put out short film videos as well. All right, because we all know we have long form and then we have short form. So when you have OpenGate in your camera, it's so much easier and simpler to use OpenGate to crop the video and to get your short form videos out there faster without having to move and slide and back up and do a lot of things. Just it's better to have the feature than to not have the feature. And being in 2025 and 2026 and you see what the competition is doing, you see that everybody else has it, and you see that your audience, you see that the people who spend money on you, they want the feature. Yet and still, you choose not to come out with it. That doesn't make it right. Just because you don't give it to them and now you got this creator saying, oh, well, you really don't need it. Well, we really don't need it. Making up excuses for Sony's lack of innovation. Making up excuses for Sony's lack of creativity. That doesn't mean that we shouldn't have it. You should have gave, if that's what they wanted, you should have gave it to them. You came out with a brand new camera with passed down tech. You should have put something in there to get the audience excited. You should have put, you could have put it in there. But it's not about OpenGate itself. I love OpenGate. I think it is great because my workflow is your workflow is still just a little bit faster. It's a lot faster than not having OpenGate, especially when you post to TikTok and social media, Instagram, and all these other social media things. Because as we know, short video and short form video is getting more and more established in the community, right? So why not give creators OpenGate? The A75 is a hybrid camera. It is going to be used more by content creators than anybody. So if we're looking at this video as the ideal content creator camera, why not put that feature in that camera to drive people to actually probably want to get it? But instead, now you got a lot of people saying, well, you know what, I'm just going to keep my A74 because I ain't about to get this. I ain't going to do this. I ain't going to do this. If you're marketing, this is how business works. If you're going to market and if you're going to try to get people to fall in love with this camera, you should have put features and stuff in that camera to make people wow or get excited about it. Nobody is excited about the A75. Nobody is excited about Sony anymore, period. Sony has completely lost I don't know. Their audience has just completely lost faith in them. They're not excited about Sony anymore. Back in the day, we was excited about Sony. We was excited about eye autofocus. We was excited about the new cameras. We was excited about this 61 megapixel sensor. We was excited about the A7R3 or R4. You know, when the AI processor first came out, we was excited about these things. There's really nothing to be excited about Sony for no more. But when I look over at Canon and I see that they're dropping cameras after cameras. The R6 Mark III is a freaking beast. 7K, 7K 60, 7K OpenGate, this, it's crazy. And then you look at the C50. They came out with a new body, new design, top handle, freaking 7K sensor again, like OpenGate, simultaneous crop recording. You can't tell me that the competition ain't killing Sony right now. Oh my God. And then you look at Nikon with the ZR, a $2,200 6K camera with probably the best screen on any camera on the market. That it came out with a 4-inch screen. Oh my God, man. Where is Sony is so behind, it's not even funny anymore. And I just don't get, like, you see what these people, Panasonic, the S1 II. Oh my God, come on, the 6K OpenGate, come on, man. A lot of creators right now are using the Panasonic S1 II. Nobody's really using the Sony FX3 or A7S III anymore. They're 5 and 6 years old. Nobody's using it anymore. They've all went to other manufacturers because they're tired. I didn't say it. You said it. But I don't know. You're going to get in trouble with Sony. Speaking all these facts. Hey, it is what it is, man. Like, I don't gatekeep, man. I tell exactly the way it is. I tell the absolute truth, man. That's the absolute truth, dog. That's just the way it is, man. If they don't like it, then hey, do something different. If you don't like it, then do different. Then be different. I'm just telling the facts. Yeah, they're probably not gonna. I mean, and you know, all of our videos get you know, they are seen by, you know, our reps and our Sony reps and things like that. But it is what it is. It doesn't bother me not one bit. Like, I'm not going to sell my soul like a lot of these other creators, man. You know, fearing for their relationship with Sony, scared that they won't get invited to Sony Kendo, or scared that they won't be, you know, invited to all these other trips and stuff, or they won't get the new releases and stuff like that. My work speaks for itself, so I could care. I don't care, man. But somebody has to tell the truth. And it is what it is. Like, you can challenge me all you want to, but I promise you, you ain't been shooting Sony longer than me. And I know exactly how they operate, and I know exactly what their practices is. So it is what it is. And somebody asked me, yo, why haven't you went to another company? And I told him, I was like, yo, the only reason really why I haven't is because I have probably over 30 something lenses, from Tamron to Sigma to Viltrox to Samyang to I got so many lenses. It's absolutely pathetic. Like, I could probably sell all my lenses, man, and it probably costs over $20,000 just in lenses alone, and that's not even including the cameras. So it is what it is. I will literally, for everything that Canon is doing and everything, I would have probably sold my stuff. But the thing about it is, I don't want another manufacturer for photos, because I still think to this day the A7R5 is still the best portrait camera. You know, I haven't really saw another camera that gives the resolution and the speed that the A7R5 has. That's why I can use that I can use that photo camera for a long time. But I've been really contemplating on either getting you know, the Panasonic or the new Canon C50 for my videos and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. I'm not really, but like I said, it's just for video. If I get it, it's only gonna be like 1 or 2 lenses just for video. I'm not getting it for portraits. So but I think it's time for a change, man. I think it's time for something new. And I really feel if Sony doesn't drop the ball, if they don't drop something incredible soon, they're gonna lose a lot of followers. They're gonna lose a lot of revenue. All right, because everybody's already starting to buy other cameras, and it is what it is, man. So let me see. Why do you think Sony is on cruise control? They know people will buy their products anyway. That's pretty much it, man. I mean, I think the numbers show it. If you look at Sony's what they call it, their annual revenue, or what they make, or how they're stacking up to other companies. The funny thing is, Sony is still selling a lot of cameras. Ain't that crazy? They're still selling a lot. Look at and I think their numbers are like out there for the world to see. If you look at the quarters, or what they do annually, or every quarter, Sony is still selling a lot of cameras. Like, it's baffling to me. And they're like, that's what it is. That's the main thing what it is. If Sony looks at their numbers and they're like, all right, well, this month for this quarter we sold 40,000 FX3s. We sold 20,000 A7S3s. We sold 10,000 A1s. We sold, like, they're making their numbers. They're hitting their quotas. So it's like, well, hell, if we still selling like this, what use do we have to come out with anything else? They're hitting their numbers. That's the problem. Then they've been hitting their numbers for 4 or 5 years. That's the crazy thing. And they've been doing that by still releasing the cameras with same bodies and old tech. That's just crazy. They haven't came out with one new feature. The last real new feature that we got was the AI processor in the A7R5 like 3 years ago. That was pretty it. The A9 III has a global shutter. And it's the only camera. The A9 III is the only camera with something in it that you cannot find in another Sony camera. And that's the global shutter. A9 III is the only camera that has a global shutter. That's it. The only Sony camera. Other than that, you can find any of this tech in any other camera in Sony. That's it. You can find an AI processor in like 4 other cameras. You can find the 61 megapixel sensor in like 3-4 other cameras. You can find the bodies. You can find the hardware, the software. You can find everything that's on these Sony cameras in 2-3 other cameras. You can find pre-capture in like 3 other cameras. You can find the auto framing in 4 other cameras. Like they literally take software from all these cameras and just put it together and be like, yep, there you go. Yep, there you go. Yep, there you go. Make a little bit more money without doing any real work. Without doing any real work, any real creativity, any real innovation. That's all they have to do. They figured out a way to make a lot of money without doing a lot of work. These engineers, the Sony engineers are so, they know their gear, right? They know these cameras. If you tell them right now to put together an A1 Mark II using the A9 III body, they'll do it. And then put these few things in it and send it out. They've already done it so many other times. It's nothing to them to put these features together and send these cameras out. They made the FX2. All right, you know what? We're going to make a photo camera with a cinema body. Give me the FX3 body. Give me the A74 processor, 33 megapixel sensor, and put that together, send that out there. You know how many times they put these things in and out of cameras? So it's nothing to them to put the guts in another in a body that we already have and send it out. It's because they've already done it so many times. But tell them to make a new camera. Tell them to come up with a new body, a new design, a new sensor, something new. Come up with some new things. Give me a 6K sensor. Give me a 5.5K. Give me a 7K sensor. Give me external SSD. Allow this camera to record to a external SSD. Give me some new stuff. You know what I'm saying? Give me some new features. But they're not doing that. They just, there you go. And they sitting back like, who? What's next? What's the next blender? So, I mean, it's crazy, man. And people don't, I don't know, man. They act like they don't see what we see, but they scared to say it. And that's the crazy thing. They are scared to say anything. And I just think it's dumbfounded, man. So, also, hey, we got like 12, 15 people here. That's cool. Yo, can somebody tell me how the audio sounds? I was trying to get somebody to tell me about the audio. This is my first time doing this live setup, and I wanted to do a quick test real quick to see how everything is working out. So yeah, if you can tell me how the audio and everything looks, I would appreciate it. Because now that I got my live set up now with OBS, I'm about to start going live. All right, let's see here what we got. So look at Sean's in the building. What's up, homie? He said the question is, what's next for you? I got a lot. Sounds great. Hey, appreciate that. I thank you so much. What's next for me? I don't know what's next for me, man. Retirement. December 31st, man, I'll be home until I retire because I go on terminal leave. So I can be home for 90 days. So if y'all don't know, I know a lot of people that already follow me because I still am active duty, right? So December 31st will leave. I will have 3 months left on December 31st at active duty. But I go on terminal. So I won't even go back to work until the day I retire, which is pretty cool. So Yeah, man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. December 31st, I'll be home every day. And guess what? Here's the thing. You know what's great, man? Is that I wanna and I'm gonna come out with a video of this. I'm not gonna bore y'all with this. But over my last 21 years in the military, because that's around how long it's been, right? Do you know how much I call myself the hardest working photographer in show business? I really do. Because I don't know too many other people that have been active duty for so long, right? And I always have to leave, for 6, 7 months. Then I have to kind of come back, reestablish myself, try to get my followers back up. All of that, like going out, coming in. I've been deployed 9 times in military, right? And then, but also I'm trying to, make sure my YouTube channel is still going. Then I got the Black Dish, as I'm running that company. And then I have, trying to do my t-shirts and my shirts and things like that and my company there, while also trying to write a book that I was finally able to get out. You know what I'm saying? While doing photo shoots, while editing pictures, while still doing weddings and college shoots and all these things, man. All of these things, I had to do all of this stuff while in the military. But you know what I can't wait for? When December 31st hits and the new year starts, I will be able to dedicate 100% of my time to photography. For the first time. I haven't been able to dedicate all of my time yet to just photography. But I guarantee you, when January 1st hit, well, really, March 31st, all right? Because March 31st is technically my last day of service, right? So, of course, I still got to do my VA appointments, and I still got to go to all my little appointments and stuff before you get out the military. That's how it works. But come March, really, we're just going to say March, right? I'll be able to dedicate 100% of my time to videos. And I've been able to do all this while active duty, while being deployed and everything. Do you know what's going to happen when I can dedicate all of my time to photography? To posting reels, to doing photo shoots, to traveling, to doing exactly what I want to do, to doing real content creation. When I can do 100%, like half of these dudes, a lot of these dudes do theirs 100% right now. And I'm looking at their stuff, and I was like, man, do you know what's going to happen when I can sit at home every day and make content? No, I'm about to blow. I'm telling, listen. I don't even want to tell you what's about to happen because I'm about to be everywhere in the world, man. You're going to see my name, face, videos on every stream, everywhere, man, because I can't wait, because I eat, sleep, and breathe photography. Like, this is what I'm most passionate about. Like, I love this. Like, if you're not inspired, if you're not, you should be obsessed. If you're not obsessed with what you do in photography, man, it might not be like, I'm obsessed with this. I love this. You know what I'm saying? I love investing in myself and in my work, and I love what I do, but it's after 21 years, I will finally be able to give 100% to you guys, 100% to this community. Like, I will be able to give it all. And I don't think you understand how crazy that sounds to me, because since I started this journey, I've never been able to give 100% between my kids and military and deploying and school and everything. I haven't been able to just give it all. But man, when I can sit every day and create content, oh my God. I am waiting for that day, man. I am so waiting for that day, man, and I can't wait. I'm going to have a video coming out about this later on, but I'm telling you, it's going to be hell to pay. And you think this A75 video was crazy. Oh, I'm coming for it all, dog. Like, people are really going to hate me, man, when I can just sit and talk shit every day. Yo, it's going to be crazy, though. All right, man. So, anyway, that's my rant on the A75, man. What questions y'all got out there? Give me some questions real quick. Let's see here. Yeah, Sean said I'm talking about cameras. I don't know, man. As far as cameras go, shit, I don't know, dog. I'm still holding on by a stream, man. I'll tell you my mindset right now. Number one, unfortunately, I'm still praying and hoping that Sony will come out with a amazing, dope video camera. All right, whether it be the A7S4 or the FX3 Mark II, I am hoping that they knock it out of the park with their next iteration of video camera. All right, it's been 5-6 years. Hopefully, they've been taking all this time just to create something amazing. I hope we get a new body. I hope we get a new top handle. I hope we get 6K, 7K, open gate simultaneous crop recording, internal RAW, record to SSD. I hope they knock it out the park with this new with a new cinema camera. I really do, because if it's anything like that we've had already, they are going to lose everybody that they are going to lose it, man. And I'm telling y'all right now, I hope and I pray that they have heard everything about them, and I really hope that they are developing something crazy. As you can see, the only thing about the A7S4 or the FX3 Mark II, it's all been speculation. It's all been rumors. Like, they have really been keeping whatever they've been doing. They've really been keeping it on the hush. And you haven't heard any murmurs or anything about any video camera in the last 5 years. So I'm hoping, I'm hopeful. I'm still hopeful that they're going to do something. So, because I don't want to have to send all my lenses anywhere, man, I would like to use my lenses on a Sony body. That is what I want to do. Number 2, if I get tired of waiting, I will get the Canon C50. Hands down, no ifs, ands, buts about it. I'm telling you right now, it won't be the Panasonic, it won't be the Nikon ZR. It won't be the Panasonic S1 II, because I hate their menu system, and I definitely don't like Nikon. Nikon is the only people that I have never used in my career, in my 10 years of being a photographer or shooting video. I just don't like Nikon, and I don't like the menu system. That's just what it is. Everybody's entitled to their own. You call it whatever you want to. I don't care. But the Canon C50 with that top handle, and that 7K sensor, and that open gate, and that simultaneous crop recording, and those codecs, and those colors, yo, that is going to be my next. If they don't come out with a camera, I'm going to get that camera, and I'm getting one lens, which is a 35mm 1.4. That's it. That's all I need. I need the 35 1.4, and I need the Canon C50. That's what I'm going. That is going to be my next thing. If I get tired of waiting on Sony, that is going to be my next direction. So, it is what it is, man. That's where I'm going. Yeah, that's where I'm going. How many years did you serve? More photo walks. Thank you for your service. It'll be 21, and yeah, I am putting together some photo walks for next year, man. I think actually, the next photo walk I'm thinking about doing is going to be in February. And for people that's here, and y'all don't really got to put this out, but y'all can if y'all want to. But you know me, I'm all about being different. All right, because I have a performing arts background. That's why I do a lot of things my own, and that's why I'm so creative with a lot of things. I have a performing arts background, so I'm all about being creative and creativity, right? So I've always put on photo walks that have been different from probably every photo walk that you've been to, right? I've always tried to do some type of interest or theme or something like that. So I think right now what I'm thinking about doing in February is I'm doing a photo walk called the Lover's Lane photo walk. It's going to be probably the first one of its kind. And if you guess, Lover's Lane is going to be connected to Valentine's Day. So it's going to be technically like a Valentine's Day photo walk where all of my models are going to be in white or red, or we're going to do some type of Lover's Lane type of scene feature. And my models are going to be dope. And I already kind of got the vision in my mind. And it's going to be a crazy photo walk. And yes, they will have some negligee and lingerie. And it's going to be, straight Lover's Lane type, red, white, all white, all red, outfits with the red socks, like all kind of things, man. So that's my next vision. That's what I'm about to drop. Don't try to steal my idea because you heard it here first. But I've already been talking to my models and seeing who's going to be available. Right now, I'm trying to lock in the best location because when I look at a location, I need multiple shooting points, right? I need more than one. It has to be creative. It has to be interesting. It has to be fun. It has to be exciting. Shooting the model in this area and then going to this other area and then going to this other area. Like, that's why my photo walks are better than anybody else's photo walks. I'm just keep it 100, right? But it's going to be dope. And I'm already working those logistics. So if I can get it popping, I want to start advertising it in January. As long as I lock down the location, because the location is the most important thing when it comes to a photo wall, right? But the location has to be dope. It has to be able to provide me the vision that I'm looking for, right? My models are going to do their thing. But I got to be able to decorate. I got to be able to make it into how I see it, right? So that is what's on my agenda for my next photo walk. So it's going to be pretty dope. Let me see. What else you got out there? Why not ZR when you use your lenses? Let me bring the ZR. Yeah. I think I ultimately decided on not getting the ZR because, why that? I don't know. I don't know if I trust the focus enough. I've seen some videos where some people were doing some behind the scenes and some tracking and things like that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I would literally have to get it in my hands and put on my lenses, my video lenses that I use with the adapter to really see if there is any hunting, if there's any focus breathing, and see if there's any type of issues with the connectivity between my lenses and the other any other lenses. So because it's very, very affordable, but oh no, man, I'm really hoping that Sony gets their head out of their butt and does what they're supposed to do. But yeah, we'll see. And another thing with the A75, I forgot about this. You know that they limited third-party lenses with that. Did anybody hear about that? They limited third-party lens selection with the A75. So I think it was like Viltrox, Samyang, like the connectivity. They limited the connectivity between those lenses now. So I don't know if you can use them or it's just a few lenses or something like that. But yeah, there was a thing that came out that says they limited third-party lenses on the A75, which is absolutely crazy. Like, I didn't know that they would do that, which is crazy. So, yo, it is what it is, man. But yeah, Sony's on one right now, man. I don't know what's going on with them. So, y'all probably know better than I do, man. But I don't know. What other questions y'all got for me out there, man? How's everybody getting ready for Christmas? Anybody got any Christmas photo shoots coming up? I'm supposed to have one this weekend, man. I'm going to try to do another photo shoot, Christmas photo shoot this weekend. I ain't going to tell y'all who it is. I ain't going to tell y'all what we doing. But I think I might try to put together, well, I'm not going to try to put together. We just got to lock down the location. Because I always like to do one right before the holidays. So I'm looking to try to do a dope photo shoot. I think we got some snow today too, so I might have to move that up before the snow melts. Yeah, might have to do something with that snow. So yeah, might have to do something. But anyway, man, that's my time, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this, man. I'm gonna definitely try to do some more lives, man. Now that I see that we got everything going, audio is good, video looks good, so I definitely appreciate y'all, man. And until next time, yeah, man. Look out for the lives, man. I'll definitely start announcing some more lives now that I know how I got the setup and everything working and good to go. All right. So yeah, man, it's your boy, man. I will holler at y'all in the next one. Peace out, boy.